My name is Kayla Dowler and I'll be performing the special test for the shoulder. The first test I'll be performing is the anterior drawer test, and a positive test for this is dependent on a graded 1 to 3 based on the movement or laxity, and a positive test indicates glenohumeral instability. To perform the test, you're going to place the arm in 60 degrees and then anteriorly move the humeral head. The next test we are performing is the apprehension test, and a positive test is indicated by them apprehending or preventing you from moving it, and it indicates instability. You will place the arm in about 90 degrees and then externally rotate. The next test we're performing is the sulcus sign test, and we're going to grab the arm and kind of pull it down, and it'll indicate by a divot or dimpling effect, and that will indicate instability of the inferior portion of the shoulder. The next test we're going to perform is the Paxiano sign test, and we're going to place the thumb behind the shoulder and our arms over the AC joint, and it's going to be we're going to compress the joint together, and it'll be indicated by pain or laxity of the joint, indicating an AC sprain. Then move to the bear hug test, where we will try to pull the arm off of them, and it'll be indicated by weakness, indicating a subscapularis problem, weakness, strain, tear of the rotator cuff. Just like the last one, the empty can test indicates a rotator cuff problem, weakness, indicated by weakness, and you're going to have them pour their arms out like an empty can, place it in a 45-degree angle, and try to have them resist. The next test we're going to perform is the infraspinatus test, and we're going to have them have their arms set right next to each other, and we're going to have the elbows right next to their sides, and we're going to have them try to fight us going outside. This would be indicated by weakness, indicating another rotator cuff problem within the infraspinatus muscle. The next test is the Speeds test, which we're going to have them put one arm up, raise it, and we're going to tell them to let us win but to resist us, and it would be a positive test would be indicated by pain and would indicate a labral tear. Next test is the Hawkins test, and we're going to have them place their arm in a 90-degree position right in front of their arm, and we're going to internally rotate while placing an axial load. A positive test would be indicated by pain and would indicate impingement. The next test is the crank test, and this would indicate a labral tear by a painful click. We're going to place their arm into about 120 degrees of flexion, and then we're going to internally rotate and externally rotate, looking to see if they have a painful click. And if that's the case, then it would indicate a labral tear.
Good. Okay, good.
We are then going to move to the compression and rotation test. And we're going to put their arm at 90-90. And then we're going to axial load. And we're going to rotate internally and externally. And we're going to be looking for painful clunk, which would be a positive test indicating a labral tear.